watching. That's true. That's true. Yeah, Linnell is sporting a brand new look, and it really is a step in the right direction. A professional journalistic look.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us in the shadow of the Eiffel Tower in the fabulous European capital of Paris, France. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Golden Eagles of Paris.
Damn.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October. Off we go. And they're a very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
They get a pen. You've seen offensively in the first 5 weeks. Honestly,
They think about a score again?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on 1st and 10. They run with the second-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down around the 42. When you look at this defense, they're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
I always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man.
That is pulled in by Gavin Kelsey. First down for the Chiefs, solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
I felt that one all the way over here. How about that big man laying out and making that go?
Offense, and I understand it's not
180-pound wideout. That was the tight end.
the doors providing service. But it's competent. It's average. That's all we think. It's average offensive play. That would be enough.
Boy there on first down, got his hand in and knocked it away.
Defense coming out of the this was what they had for the first 5 weeks. We heard from Urban is going to fire him. I think I may understand that.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
Go ahead, relax. And he said, no, of course not.
Inside the 20.
It was that
Covers
question.
24 yards. It's a
The
first
offense
down.
grew all over itself. That's the thing, it's not the same conversation. It would have been if a rookie had tags back there.
Here's Pacheco heading right.
First time playing ball. Damn near
Taking it just shy of the
Which is
10
why I
at
always
the
keep
11
saying
of
they
the
have.
12. A solid run on first down. Maybe 7. Leaves him with a second and 3.
I didn't think it was going to be some quick fix. I always say when we're talking about Washington's offense, it's more about the process to me than the game. The game is from the
gun. It's Mahomes.
It's like it's all
Check this one down to Pacheco. And this time doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yards to the 11. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to be the 3rd coming up.
What I can't stand and seem to wrap my head around, they have
Mahomes now to throw.
resources. That's 7 of their 11 starters are first-round picks. That means nothing.
His second touchdown on the season.
Well, no, I'm just saying, I don't want to throw it out there nonchalantly like it don't mean nothing. Is it
Several
poor
elements to a
selection
well-executed screen passes
or
will
play
result in a
that could be
touchdown.
determined
All
over
of
the
those
years?
elements.
You're so right because
You
you
got to
really
figure
need
it
to
out.
rush.
All I'd say is that just look
Let's
at
get to the passer. Then you got to
and
get
then look at the record and say to yourself, at some point, you have to put a little bit of pressure on whomever's in charge of making the selection.
And off it goes.
Because sooner or later, it's a failed experiment or not, or it's not. But that's the thing. And I like our guy.
And that decision
Our guy,
will
Matthew Jones, our guy, possibly that. You can't see the talent of this defense in Washington that maybe you need to understand what talent is. And that's kind of where I'm at with all of this. Is it a talent issue?
I know, you was hating on it. You need to experience it yet. I saw it turn it on. I literally watched him put it together. How was it? Huh? Yeah, what?
I don't understand why
second in the league against the pass.
You play for a long time to get
in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense.
defensive
Imagine at this
you
point,
out execute it. Oh no, if you watch the kid in 99 for the Rams, see, there's certain, listen, there's a dozen aliens in the National Football League. If you got one of those on your team, no matter what you call them, they make you look smart. Because they just, if they beat a double, they don't get hooked, or whatever you say. What we're saying is that, and again, you got to work this out. The only way I can go to not wanting to
2 yards on the
jump
there
is to traffic.
an ideal start to
Because I got to say to myself,
touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like
did we pick the wrong people?
Does that sound dated?
Or do we just have the wrong structure?
All right, grease board,
And that's,
computer.
I got to determine one or the other. What I can't say is that then, if I were one of the Harris, see, right now we're in a beautiful position. Because you can't play dead. Right? You can't play dead. All right? We know Dan sins. He was like a blind man picking out an outfit. Chris, you can't look at the guys and trust you. Now you got the Harris. And the question is that, now that you see what you have, I'm saying that you should have figured this out before you bought the team. When I'm starting to question, I'm only a week or two away from starting to question them. Because I'm going to say, hey, Slim, you put up $6 billion and you didn't have a plan B for it ready? You mean to tell me you don't have somebody that's consulting you right this moment, telling you what you need to do immediately? Now the question you better say, hey, dude, but you got to look at Josh's track record. He's not some entrepreneur that is to hire or fire. Doc Watson is look at how the process is.
Yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Attention, not last place. There you go. And you're talking about if you're in last place, you bought a last place product. So that to me, you should have been so much more aggressive in the beginning. Don't act like you bought the defending champions. You bought the last place team in the division. And to me, right now, you're a little too casual for me. Right now, I need to see a sense of urgency because I don't want to ruin 2024 because you scared to step on a toe in 2023. And see, let me tell you something. People don't function well. Listen,
4 yards on the touchdown.
to me, I'm like, you got to understand, I can be your best friend until you mess with the bottom line. Okay, you mess with the bottom line, now you're messing with my family. See, so I'm just saying, this whole operation to me is too casual. See, it started off great. Well, all that was cool. But now I'm starting to say, now that you just got humiliated, you lost to the worst team in the league on national TV. All right, so now the hunt moves over because now you embarrassed me.
They game tackle, bro.
I knew you wasn't worth a damn when I bought you because you was in last place if you scared. But now you're trying to, now I'm saying, okay, now what you gonna do, Slim? Are you all talk? I love the beer. That's great. You done done everything up to this point well. Now I'm starting to look at you. And I'm saying, now what more do you need to see? Do you need to see a bigger sample size? Come on, Slim. You need to be in action mode as we speak. Somebody need to be looking at film and evaluate talent and evaluate personnel as we speak. Because I need to beat Atlanta. See, I said this over the weekend. I'm not done. Ron was right. We got plenty of time. No, we got plenty of time. No, Slim, you know what I'm saying? We do. You don't. So you can sit around and play cool if you want to. You fold your arms on the day and night. But you better get in high-speed gear to give me some damn results immediately. And it starts Sunday. The Atlanta, we go back and have no thing. But see, you ain't gonna be cool with me in last place. That was my only problem with new management, new ownership, new all this. You saw what it is. You brought a chain wreck. You didn't get a good deal. You had to overpay for garbage. Now that you see it stands a stink, it ain't perfume. All right? It's they musty. So what you going to do about it? That's all I want to say. The Harris group is officially. So the Commanders right now are considered musty. Maybe they need a new deal. And I'm speaking in code. Let's do hygiene training. But let's just call it what it is. All of our frustrations are focused on the defensive side of the football. And it felt like Thursday night in front of a national audience where the whole country got to watch Jack Del Rio's game plan. Some folks not too pleased from what they saw from Washington defensively on Thursday night. Darren Orlovsky, very critical of Washington's game plan defensively. Take a listen.
Yeah, it's surprising the outcome. I thought at 265 pounds, people not so much they made man coverage, especially third down. The first third down of the game, Chicago went double move to DJ Moore, and it worked. And they just stayed kind of taking shots on third down or double moves on third down, and they kept leaving Forbes and St. Jude kind of on an island. It's not that simple of a transition. Hey, we're not covering you. It's going to double. And you can double zone. You can play, your corner and have to take over the top. You can play down and push.
Probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16.
Last night, I love Jack Del Rio. I was not kind of playing big coverage as much as they did.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They'll wind up using a full 9 yards here on the snap. Now it's third and down. This first quarter, let's just be frank, it's been a disaster so far offensively.
Yeah, already down multiple scores, and it doesn't appear they can get out of their own way right now.
Third and 19. Rodgers going to throw. They're going for a zone, but this is intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead.
Furious guys on the defense. That's what's going on. And Jack going next year.
Phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick six.
It's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ballgame as they come up 1st and 10. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down. From the 25, here's second down and 7. Again, it's Cook. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This defense for the Chiefs, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Of course, have to say very solid performance. Based on what we've seen so far, I think you even call this an all-day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for 30-yard line. That's where the return stops. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right.
Move up the field, baby.
Oh, fortunate to retain possession there. It's second down. Mahomes going to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. An entertaining start to this one.
I'm not saying let's bring Greg Williams back with his 0 hit every other play.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they've got it with a third down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, it's Pacheco. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. On the move to his left. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he will be out of bounds well short of the marker. So that's a total of 1 down. Great job defensively. Certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise and keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean they're going to get the same situation later. But they should go for it again. The defense feels great.
I blew the lead. I lost.
He got 29 yards that time.
Still, that's my fantasy. I lost.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
The fumble, man.
Here's 2nd and 10. In motion right is Wilson. On 2nd down, Cook. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 movement. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what the Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. Pass midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A man who re-signed with the Chiefs back in May. Here's Jarrett McKinnon. And he's going to take this at right around 3 yards. No more than that. 2nd down. Just not a lot of room to operate there on that.
They did a really nice job standing there properly poses and not allowing
Energy using.
First mistake for the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get behind the 10-yard So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They run the counter with Cook. They'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 40 on 1st down. They'll set up on 2nd and 7.
It's not even that cold down.
Their run gets caught really right. You throw trays, feet in there.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll be stopped just outside
Clearly,
the 5
he
to 6.
doesn't
Just a gain of a yard there.
in the coverage.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength. And that's all about recognition right there because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode. What defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
They'll wait for it.
Come on, man.
Dalvin Cook with his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Golden Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So that, Charles, a big decision there on 4th and goal, and it works out.
And that is an example where coach is confident in his team. He didn't look at it as a gamble at all. He looked at it as a great starting position to deliver, and they do.
Professional millionaire.
Touchdown to kick.
I know, I put it on this bitch. Taking part of the ball.
Every time you get to the midfield is a great return. One first down, you're almost in field goal position.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 60 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half. They go play fake. Mahomes. From the right side, taken in by the tight end Gray. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 at the 41. Now Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. So he stops for no gain.
He said because they know better.
That's defense you want balance within its own coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop.
Should have caught that.
You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Flush to his right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, hunger for one personality. That's you, Charles Davis. 2-0 win in Orlando. The coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman.
Oh my God, keep throwing it right at the fucking defense, bro. What am I doing? I'm playing drunk as shit. Fuck, man. This shit's annoying. What am I doing? Focus, man.
Offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They got the ball now,
Two
following a
picks.
big
What?
play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. 2nd and 7. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. 2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And he'll take this one only after about his 13-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Some people play defense in this one. There's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
It's enough for first down. Robertson again.
On play action.
God, good shit, boy.
But they'll say it's incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
No, they should have already said punt it. Punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
Here's more
Terrible
now
punt.
as he sends
Horrible
this
punt.
one away. On the return, it's James. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of 40 before he's out of
Alright,
bounds.
bro. Let's focus.
So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll go
3 picks. 2 picks.
further down inside the 40. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up second down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He finds McKinnon, complete. The Chiefs then going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Mahomes now on first down. Rolling to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
That's surprising because that is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that tough. Now it's 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey with career touchdown number 75. And the Chiefs continue to pull away here in this first half. Butker now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Today's episode of Payments and Family is brought to you by Bridge Financial. Need your small business loan quicker than the big banks can deliver? Get same-day approvals and
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And apply today. Today's episode of Payments and Family is brought to you by Bridge Financial. Need your small business
And
loan
they'll get
quicker
it down right at the 25-yard line for the same result, running out for the touchback.
They're putting 2 tight ends to block him, and they're not able to do it. It's basically a 2-man route trying to take a shot off the play action.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got him across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the offense gets the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Rodgers now on first down. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Boy flying around.
Rodgers to throw on second down. Incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Boy's flying the fuck around.
No timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
The spice of everything, bro. I hate this time of year. Pumpkin everything. Pumpkin's not even that good.
The hype didn't start until like, I feel like high school.
Pumpkin's not even that good to be hyped up like that.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
That's the only food that I know that you can sit outside and carve up. That's the only food you play with. Everybody said don't play with the food, but you play with the pumpkin.
An absolute total? No. They've disrupted the screen. Stressed the pocket for the quarterback.
Nobody carves faces. Nobody carves faces at any food but pumpkin.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And that drops
Okay,
the deficit from 28 to 25. Well, not the best first half facing this.
And what's the fascination about pumpkin? Maybe because it was so nasty. It's like, what should we do with this?
Like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a
What's the
second.
fascination about pumpkin?
They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
I like it.
Time for the kickoff.
Eat a pumpkin, eat a regular pumpkin.
This one is away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. It's time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down.
Eat a pumpkin hamburger.
We step aside. This is the NFL. Audio
The Chiefs in lead by 4. Las Vegas came in with 1 interception.
Marcus Peters.
Their only takeaway through 4 games. They've got 2 picks tonight.
Funny seeing plays I used to watch. Now they coaches.
So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half?
I'm a veteran.
As we are back underway on EA Sports. Hardman to bring it out of the end zone.
Teams don't even want me at this age. That's Marshawn Lynch's cousin.
He can now play tight and drive on the football. And he does.
The offense back out there ready for their next drive. But CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
Barney, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is very impossible. Let's face it. And the bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Here comes third and about.
Remember that one year everybody was all on Richard Sherman?
Yeah. Sports talk. Sports talk. They on first take me. Shannon Sharp.
First down, here's the backfield. 2 yards there, second and 12.
You could get like almost at least the next one. Good 10 years of football.
5 at the most.
5 or 6.
Most players only get 5. So, a lifespan of football player is 5 years.
The average play call 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on third and
listen to Tom Brady.
Setting up the screen for Cook.
Good ass quarterback.
You gotta be really good at the sport for that. Just like you. What you go last Sunday?
Because the offense is hoping to somehow then get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards.
That's all players have over careers.
Some do, some don't.
Curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will
I want to see that. That's your name right here.
Oh, go? I heard about that show.
So first and 10.
I know they had constant. They had constant.
Start digging into the second half blowout material. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Hey.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs extend their lead yet again. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. 1 play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
What I gotta do? Anything sound like broccoli? Broccoli's gonna come out. You lactose?
Huh?
You lactose?
I literally just ate the cereal with milk.
Why it smell like broccoli?
I don't know why it smells like broccoli. What I need.
It's the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I could.
Coleman going to bring it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to his knee, maybe
It's only on TV, man. That shit probably not look crazy shit in person.
now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Don't believe the hype.
Oh, I got some Papa points that I use before I get expired.
Papa John's was nasty, man.
This one's pretty much
I'm going to order me
It's the points for Lito.
I got a $10 coupon on these things.
Shit, man.
We talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it. Watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
I know 2021.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. There's Rodgers to throw.
It's probably only like $2.
Throwing is Rodgers. It's an interception. Picked off by and the Chiefs are in great shape as they take over at the 36-yard line. That throw, Charles, on the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. If there's any type of a missed throw, maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result. His back has been a dependable safety valve. Back to him when his first read was covered. Wasn't able to connect, so the play results in that game.
Another throw on 2nd down.
Oh, my man's getting stuck on the line, yo. What the hell is going on?
Confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. Incompletions on their first 2 throws hasn't been enough. They're trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And they're finding open man. It's complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They're still in the 3rd quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't want to see starters get lifted or come off the gas before the 4th quarter. No one
12 minutes to work. It already took me 10 minutes to walk to my car.
continue the process.
Hey, do what you gotta do.
He's inside the 5, all the way to the 3. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he will take it on in for the Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Chiefs just continue to roll. Extra point, Baker is on target, and the lead grows here
Check up.
here in the 3rd quarter. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone.
shit.
And they'll be back to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to go.
They're going deep. That's crazy.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Yeah, Dion, get on that. Got a little speed out there. Yeah, Dion. Yeah, Dion, get out there.
Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start looking towards the future?
I think you have to find something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a while.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up.
Yes, sir.
Because the defense got it. They're running in the shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah,
And you yell at your own defense. Sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has a
go, good job, man. You don't look at Apple Maps and type in lunch or breakfast while you're in the parking lot. See what's around you. You don't do that.
And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again.
The D, boy.
My goodness. Incomplete. A real head scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Well, this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over 1st and goal. Again, right side for Pacheco.
Down
to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Pick up a 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. Travis Kelce. A 2-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, get fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Extra point by Booker is on target, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Check it underneath to Josh Jacobs and let him go.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he will be taken down. One quarter remains here on Sunday night. This is the National Football League.
Come in having lost 3-1. Put on by these 2 teams here tonight. 2nd down and 2. No guesswork as to what the Raiders would like to do.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
It's cold, boy. Ball more than me, guys.
Take this one back to the 37-yard line. Partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Good work after the catch, good net of 23 in the 1st. To throw, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. It's incomplete. But this judge should see that you know see teams back in the passing game.
You said you what?
Huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a
go to work.
coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. He wasn't really big on that.
There be sometimes I'm sitting there working, I just don't stand off.
Reincarnated right here with us.
I just can't. They're the screen too long. I just sleep.
Like, yeah.
Sleepy as shit.
There's nowhere to. I just gotta keep walking around. I get tired of
I got stuff to do though.
I got something. Pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as
go to the cafeteria. The thing is, like, you walk around, you get to spend money.
This one, it was over a long time ago.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
I like what he saw downfield, decided his best
It was a car driving last week. It was 4 teenagers, they all died. They crashed into they just identified the body. 14 and 15-year-olds with flowers.
Crashed into an explosion.
They crashed and car exploded.
Pacheco taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Extra point by Baker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but with self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something we're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
And I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. In motion left goes a tight end. Play action, Jones Rogers. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level. The second half, no points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here's Rogers. And he can't hang on to it. The screen never got started.
And that's another play that's been the picture of this game overall. It's been a war. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On play action, now Rogers. It's home in by Cochran. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Touchdown here on this drive. It wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you mentioned in the past, the coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy is on the field now to feel exactly the same way, because if not, you might be looking for those plays and treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squared off from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to bounce on.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain And, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being doubtful?
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by
Oh, he missed it.
And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30.
They lying.
After the interception there, and gosh,
If they lose this game,
they just got to be thinking this
they lose this game,
fast enough. It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. A run by Pacheco on second down. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, it's time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Second and 12. On play action, it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Mahomes on third. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
This girl be making wax melts that look like food. It look like real food. Like she actually
the nice cushions. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the
real.
football.
Wax.
Why do you need to do this? Just go
Why do you do that? They got kids.
But as many people pointed out to me,
It's to the kids around.
not an
Look at the end. She put it wax. It looks real.
I wouldn't do that. Fuck around, you better jump by accident. That's kind of crazy.
She do all types of things.
And this one was over a while ago as they just
Nah, can't do that.
Like peppers.
I wouldn't buy that like that.
They'll send this one away.
Apple wax. It looks like cereal.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone.
Can't have that with Trey Pipe in
He
there.
stops right where he would have been had he gone down to
Nah,
maybe a yard
It
shy.
all look real, but it's all fake.
And it's wax.
Yes. Put it right in the wax holder. She found her calling
Defense
though.
now at the line, ready for their next drive.
I be mad watching her stuff. So yeah, we cook that and you wax. I be getting it give me every time I gotta read this.
But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. Goal and no gain there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
She got something that look like Starbucks.
Starbucks wax?
It look like Starbucks shirts. It's wax.
That's too much.
3rd down and 13.
I don't like that.
Look at this. It looks like a real meal. Collard greens. Collard greens, yeah. Macaroni and cheese, fried chicken.
He's going wild.
another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
We often talk of situational
Fuck around home,
Let's
looking
just
at the
call it
right.
team football. The defense did
My dumb ass, I'm scrolling through. I'm like, don't tell me they got chicken wing and mumbo sauce too. But that's somebody else with actual chicken wing and mumbo sauce.
You think those guys will get along?
And now
Is it
here's
full? Is it
another interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on.
And he's got it complete. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL, you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. When you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we've been disappointed watching their execution throughout this contest.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. He's going to be stone cold behind the line of scrimmage. Big stop for a guy who can bring a big hit. Nick Bolton.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
First thing he's going to do is going to size him up. I don't have to tell him anything. He's going to say to himself, I'm faster than this guy. So that he knows. He knows the guy's bigger than him, and I'm faster than the guy. He's going to just
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Now, can I bother him? Can I get position? This guy was feel for it. Oh, he has no, he shouldn't be playing football.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. 45 yards rushing for another game.
They've got to give kudos to the offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Oh, everybody's saying he went to the wrong carryout. He said you gotta go to Good Hope. He's Corey Peters. But PG Peters got it. I don't know which carryout is WBC, but PG Peters got it. Hands down. Them and Eddie Willis. Everybody.
Oh, he lost.
Interception.
Gotta have this one. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. They had to go through with such little time remaining, and now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Oh, he left this one out to the right, and a bad miss. No good. But that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a bundle here.
Boy, that's 3 points you really expect to have. That's nothing more than a lack of concentration to me because an NFL kicker should make this kick in his sleep.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he works free. Powers through it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Kansas City,